Good morning, Year 2, Mrs. Finch here. Right, today's activity for RE, we're going to be making our own Easter candle. To do this, you might need some bits and pieces that you can find at home. If you can't find all of these, don't worry, we can adapt it, okay? So, the first things you might need are some toilet roll holders or kitchen roll holders, the centre of them in cardboard. If you haven't got any of these, if you've got any card at all, you can just make a cylinder out of it, just rub it together just to make this kind of shape, okay? And then fix it together with some sellotape or glue, okay? So we need some of these. We need some red, orange and yellow paper or card. Again, if you haven't got any of these, just use some white paper or white card and some felt tips or colouring pencils or crayons. You can see I found a right little mixture that we've got here. So just scrape around, see whatever you can find at home. You'll need a ruler because we're going to be drawing a cross onto our Easter candle. Some scissors for cutting out paper or in different shapes. You may need an adult to help you with that bit. Okay, you might need some glue or sellotape, whichever you've got at home, and some little sequins, or ideally you'd use some cloves, but even I haven't got those and I couldn't find them in the supermarket. So like I said, we're having to make do with what we can find. Plain sequins are better. You can see I've got a mixture in there, but you'll see that I'm going to be using the little plain red ones. Okay, and some white paper. Okay, they are the bits and pieces you need. Okay, first step. First thing we need to do is to cover our toilet roll or kitchen roll tube, okay, because we need it to be white. Our Easter candle is usually white. So you can just wrap it round like so and use either some glue or some tape to fix it, okay. You can tuck it in at the bottom, just like you can see here. Tuck those pieces in to secure it at the top and the bottom, and then we'll get some sellotape or some glue. Let me find my tape. Here is my tape, which I will use to find the edge and fix it to secure it. Okay, you can use as much or as little as you like, as long as the paper is secure, and you then have yourself a little bit like a candlestick. Okay, there's step one, finished. Okay, second step. We need to make our candle an Easter candle, not just any old candle. To do this, we need to put on this very special symbol that we see on the Easter candle. Now, you can either draw this straight on to the candle that you've already started, or you can draw it onto some paper first, cut it out and stick it on. Okay, the symbol that we see on an Easter candle is a cross, okay? And we have a cross to remind us that Jesus died on the cross for us on Good Friday. Then we have these two symbols above and below. I wonder if you can remember what these symbols are. You've learned, I think you learned about the Easter candle in year 1 and in reception, so I wonder if you can remember. Okay, if you can't, the A stands for alpha, okay, and this is the first letter of the Greek alphabet, okay, and this is the beginning, okay, this symbolises the beginning. Then at the bottom we've got omega. This is the last letter of the Greek alphabet. This symbolises the end, and it reminds us that God has loved us from the beginning of time and he will do until the end of time, okay. Then we need to write our year. Okay, so we all know at the moment we're in the year 2020, and we pop this in these places to remind us that God loves us now, as well as from the beginning to the end. This is special because God loves us now, this year. Okay, then you've noticed I've put 5 sequins on. I wonder again if anybody can remember what these 5 symbols represent. Give you a second to have a think about it. Okay, these 5 symbols are usually cloves, okay, or pins. that are pierce the candle, okay, and they pierce the candle in the 5 places. Like I said, I haven't managed to find any cloves and I haven't got any pins either, so I've used sequins because they still stand out. These 5 sequins represent the 5 wounds of Jesus, okay, when he was crucified. We've got the nails in his feet, the nails in his hands, the crown of thorns on his head, and then we remember that his side was pierced. Do you remember, just to check whether he was dead? Okay, so these are the 5 wounds of Jesus when he was crucified. Okay, now this symbol is on every Easter candle that you will see, and now you know what it represents and what it means. Okay, so this is where you're going to need your ruler and a pencil, okay, or a felt tip, anything that you think you can use, okay?
See my ruler.
Okay, hopefully you've used your ruler and your pencil or felt tip to draw that symbol. And now I'm just going to use some glue because I haven't actually stuck these on yet. Okay, and I'm going to pop some glue on each sequin and pop it in the correct place. Okay. Okay, next, once you've stuck your 5 wounds on, you can do this yourself or ask an adult to help you if you haven't got any child scissors, but you need to cut this out, okay, as best you can to stick onto your candle. Okay, so I've chopped my cross out, okay, and now I'm just going to have used my Pritt Stick glue to stick this on. Okay, being careful that my sequins don't come off as well. Okay, and press this down so that we have our Easter candle with all the right symbols on. Okay. Okay, now we come to the 3rd step. No candle is complete without some flames. So as you can see, this is where I've used my yellow, orange and red paper. Like I said, if you haven't got these at home, just use some white paper and you can draw the different flames on and colour them in. Okay, you can see I've got them going from biggest to smallest. We're going to cut them out and stick them on top of each other to get a real flame effect. Again, you can either use your child scissors, okay, and do this yourself, or you can ask a grown-up to help you, okay, if you've only got some really big scissors. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Again, I just used my pencil or felt tip to draw these flames. And there we go. There's our first flame. Now that we've cut out our 3 flames, we're going to use our glue to stick them on top of each other to give them that real fiery flame effect. Our orange and then our red. And like I say, it doesn't matter if you haven't got coloured paper or card this colour, just draw them and see if you can colour them in with crayons, felt tips, chalks, whatever you've got at home. Okay, I can't wait to see your creations. Each one will look a little bit different with everything that we've got at home. And fantastic, and there is our flame. Okay, then we're going to get our Easter candle.
But I stuck it like that.
Okay, and we're going to stick our flame, put some glue on our flame and stick it on the top. And there you go, your very own Easter candle.